Hi everyone, and welcome to the Bag 9. Today I'm going to be reviewing the new Callaway Mavrik Standard Irons, and I'm really excited to be announcing the two winners from my first giveaway. I hope everyone is doing okay during these really challenging times, and I wish everyone good health. Those of you who may be sick out there from this virus or anything else, I wish you a speedy recovery. Now, I know some of you out there are going to be impacted by this financially, and I really hope this thing is going to be over much sooner than later, because we're all in this together. For me, I'm 61 years old, so I'm told I have to be careful. We only go out for groceries, prescriptions, or carry out food. All the stores in this area are closed, including Gotham and Tyson's, where I get all my equipment to review and demo. All the courses and driving ranges are closed as well. I do have two pieces of equipment to review while I'm sheltering in place, but then that's it. I'm trying to come up with ideas to bring you some entertaining and valuable videos, but if I can't, I'm not going to do it just for the sake of clickbait. Once things are over with and I can get back to testing and getting new equipment to try out, I will do it as quickly as possible. So now that I've talked about the virus and the issues that we're dealing with daily, I want to get into my video about the Callaway Mavrik Irons. First, I'd like to say thank you for all the amazing views I've been getting on all my videos. It's really gratifying, and I want to thank my subscribers. If you're not one already, please subscribe now. Like this video and smash that notification bell so you'll know when my next episode is up. As always, if you wish to leave a comment below, that would be great. I do read them all and get back to everybody. I'm also really excited in this episode to be announcing the two winners of my first giveaway. I'll be announcing them toward the end of the video, so please stay tuned. In 2020, Callaway came out with the Mavrik line of irons. This line seemed to replace the void left by the Rogue irons of last year. The Rogue and Mavrik lines have similar lineups. They both have a Pro model, they both have a Standard model, and they both have an oversized kind of super game and improvement model. That was the Rogue X, and this year it's the Mavrik Max. So the Mavrik Pros are too small of a profile for me. I need more help than that. And the Mavrik Maxes are too thick, chunky, and large for me. I don't do well with that type of club. The Standards seemed perfect. First of all, it's a really nice profile, right in the middle of a player's profile and a super game improvement profile. A little bit more toward the players than it is toward the max game improvement line. Medium top line, not too thick a sole, really good looking profile iron, also with not too much offset. So the Standard model that I tried checked a lot of boxes for me. First, let me tell you, when I first hit these irons, they were some of the best feeling non-forged irons I ever hit. They feel that good. I tried the Standards with several different shafts in an effort to get the best results in order to be fair to the iron. I didn't have much luck, and I'm going to explain to you why a little later on. So I'm not going to be talking about the Pro models from either the Rogue or the Mavrik lineup. They really don't fit my game, and I really don't think they fit most average golfers' game. Last year's Rogue model had a Standard model and a super game improvement model, which was the Rogue X. The Standard model was right in between the Pro and the super game improvement model. It was a nice looking profile, not too thick a top line or sole, a little less offset than the game improvement model. And it was strong lofted, but more in line with what we're seeing in the market today. Then the Rogue X, they made super, super strong lofted. Let me give you some numbers. The 7-iron in the Rogue Standard model had 30 degrees of loft. That's strong, but we're seeing that more and more these days. The pitching wedge was 44 degrees. Now with the Rogue X, again, their super game improvement iron, the 7-iron was 27 degrees. That's similar to like my 5.5 iron, and the pitching wedge was 41 degrees. Now, in the Rogue X model, these lofts made a little bit of sense because they had a wide sole, a heavier sole with a low CG, which really helped counterbalance the low lofts. And it gave golfers the ability to launch the ball, carry the ball, and also spin a little more. They were also a little more forgiving. The standard Rogue model was a good club. It was forgiving and carried a good distance. I really think Callaway missed the mark with the Mavrik lineup. I don't know why they did this, but let me explain. So they have their standard model, again, right in the middle of the Pro and the Super Game Improvement iron, which is the Callaway Mavrik Max. The standard model's a good-looking profile. Not too thick a top line, not too thick a sole, and a little less offset. Little compact, bigger than the Pro model, but an average golfer would like the look of these irons. Then you have the Mavrik Max, similar to the Rogue X, their super game improvement iron. Thick top line, wide, heavy, chunky sole, more offset. Overall, a kind of large, chunky looking iron, which is what you would expect in a super game improvement iron. Here's the difference, and this is what Callaway did that I don't really understand. Let me tell you. The Callaway Standard Iron, the one in the middle, they gave the same lofts to the Standard as last year's Rogue X model. For example, the 7-iron in the Standard, 27 degrees. The pitching wedge, 41 degrees. On the flip side, the Mavrik Max, which is their super game improvement iron, the 7-iron is 30 degrees, same as last year's Rogue's standard model. The Max's pitching wedge is 43 degrees. I don't know why they changed this. The Mavrik Max has the weight, the sole, everything needed for those strong lofts, and the standards don't. I only hit the standard models once on GC Quad. I tried 7 different shafts to get the ball to launch, carry, spin a little more, and be more forgiving. I picked the shaft that did the best job at that. Took it out for 2 rounds on the course. Even on course, I tried to adapt my swing so I could get these irons to elevate. It was a real struggle, and after 2 rounds I gave up on them and realized these just are not going to work for me. I don't think they're going to work for many average golfers. So here's what I think is the problem with the standard model. I think the Max is a good club. It'll appeal to a lot of average golfers or high handicaps. But the standard is the one I was really locked in on. It's really strong lofted. It spins really low. So I was getting no launch, no carry, and they really weren't forgiving. And I think part of the problem is, if you think about it for a minute, what club spins the least in your bag? A driver. It's the lowest lofted. It's also the longest. But it also spins the least, in part because of that low loft. Your 8-iron has a lower loft than your pitching wedge. The 8-iron spins less than your pitching wedge. Part of that is because of the loft. And then your pitching wedge or gap wedge or 60 will spin more depending on the loft. These strong lofted standard irons are too strong lofted. without the benefit of what the Rogue X's had last year, which was all that weight at the bottom, that low CG with a lot of weight at the bottom and a little more offset to help launch. The standard models don't have that. I don't know why they switched them. It doesn't work. They're low spinning, low launching, no carry, and very unforgiving. Now, the standard irons may appeal to people who swing faster and lower handicapped, but I don't think so, because those people would tend to drift more toward the pro model. So I really don't get the market for the standard irons. I really, really wish Callaway would have kept the lineup the way they did with the Rogues. That's my thought process on why I think the Mavrik Standards are really not going to be a popular club this year. I don't know if it has anything to do with it or not, but this is a fairly new iron. And you know what? There are a lot of them for sale used online already. Does that say something? Maybe. This is just my opinion. An average golfer, 61 years old, with 2 bad knees, who can still throw up a good number every now and then. So now the exciting part for me. I want to announce the 2 winners of my first giveaway. The first winner is Bruce Kaufman. Bruce Kaufman. The second winner is Mashallah Ibrahimian. Mashallah Ibrahimian. So please email me at BACK, the number 9, YT, back 9 YT, at gmail.com. Please let me know which type of golf balls you want and where to send them to. Congratulations, and I hope once this craziness is over, you'll get out there and have some fun using them. Thank you for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it gave you a little break from the craziness that's going on in the world. I usually end my videos with, hit 'em straight. I'd like to end this one with, be well, be safe, and when you can, hit 'em straight.